Greetings from Edu Aspirants, our YouTube channel for academic, competitive, entrance exams and knowledge enrichment. In the series of videos on biology, in this video we will learn about human digestive system. Human digestive system. The human digestive system comprises of alimentary canal and associated digestive glands. Alimentary canal comprises of mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. Main associated glands are salivary glands, gastric gland, liver, pancreas and intestinal glands. Alimentary canal begins with anterior opening mouth and opens out posteriorly through anus. It comprises of following parts. 1. Mouth. In human beings, food is ingested through the mouth with the help of hands. The teeth help in grinding the ingested food into small pieces. This process is called mastication or physical digestion. The tongue helps in rolling of food and mixing of saliva in the food. The salivary glands in our mouth produce saliva, which is a watery liquid which contains an enzyme salivary amylase which digests the starch or carbohydrate present in the food into maltose, a simple sugar. This is called chemical digestion. The digestion of food remains incomplete in the mouth. The semi-solid form of food in the mouth is called bolus. Pharynx. Oral cavity opens into pharynx, which acts as a common passage for food and air. A cartilaginous flap-like epiglottis prevents the entry of food into windpipe glottis during swallowing. 3. Esophagus. The slightly digested food in the mouth is swallowed by the tongue and goes down the food pipe called esophagus. When the food enters the esophagus, its walls start rhythmic contraction and expansion called peristaltic movement. The peristaltic movement of food pipe pushes the slightly digested food into the stomach. No digestion takes place in esophagus. 4. Stomach. The stomach is a J-shaped organ present on the left side of the abdomen. The stomach contains 3 tubular glands in its wall which secrete gastric juice. The gastric juice contains 3 substances: hydrochloric acid, the enzyme pepsin and mucus. The hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium which activates the enzyme renin and pepsin. They help in the digestion of proteins. It also kills the bacteria which enters along with food. The mucus helps to protect the stomach wall from its own secretions of hydrochloric acid. The partially digested and semi-liquid form of food, chyme, then goes from the stomach into the small intestine. 5. Small intestine. From the stomach, the partially digested food enters the small intestine. The small intestine is the largest part, about 6.5 meters of the alimentary canal, which can be divided into 3 parts: duodenum, the first part; jejunum, the middle part; and ileum, the last part. The small intestine is arranged in the form of a coil in the abdominal cavity. The small intestine in human beings is the site of complete digestion of food like carbohydrates, proteins and fats. The small intestine receives the secretions from 2 glands, liver and pancreas. The liver secretes bile, greenish yellow liquid made in the liver and stored in the gallbladder. Bile performs 2 functions. 1. Makes the acidic food coming from the stomach alkaline so that pancreatic enzymes can act on it. 2. Bile salts break the larger fats present in the food into small lobules, making it easy for the enzymes to act and digest them. This process is called emulsification of fat. The pancreas secrete pancreatic juice which contains the enzyme pancreatic amylase for breaking down starch, trypsin for digesting proteins, and lipase for breaking down emulsified fats. The walls of the small intestine contain glands which produce intestinal juice. The enzymes present in it finally convert the proteins into amino acids, complex carbohydrates into glucose, and fats into fatty acids and glycerols. Salivary glands secretes salivary amylates or ptyalin which converts starch into maltose. Gastric glands releases pepsin which converts protein into peptones. Gastric gland also releases renin in infants which convert milk protein which helps in curdles of milk to produce casein protein. Pancreas secretes pancreatic amylase which converts starch into maltose. Pancreas secretes trypsin which converts protein and peptones into peptides and amino acids. It also secretes chymotrypsin which helps in conversion of protein into proteoses, peptones, polypeptide, tri and dipeptides. Pancreas also secretes pancreatic lipase which helps in conversion of emulsified fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Intestinal glands secretes maltase which helps in conversion of maltose into glucose and glucose. Intestinal gland secretes lactase which helps in conversion of lactose into glucose and galactose. This gland also secretes sucrase which helps in conversion of sucrose into glucose and fructose, and intestinal gland secretes lipase which helps in conversion of fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Disorders of digestive system. The inflammation of intestinal tract due to bacterial infection, fungal infection, and parasitic infection caused by tapeworms, roundworms, threadworms, and pinworms. Number 1. Jaundice. It is a disease of liver. In jaundice, the skin and the eyes turn yellow due to large quantities of bilirubin pigments in the extracellular fluid. 2. Vomiting. It is the ejection of stomach content through the mouth. This reflex action is controlled by the vomit center in the medulla. 3. Diarrhea. Frequent defecation of liquid fecal matter is known as diarrhea. It reduces the absorption of food. 4. Constipation. In constipation, the fecal matter are retained within the rectum as the bowel movement occur irregularly. 5. Indigestion. Incomplete digestion usually accompanied by one or more of the following symptoms: pain, nausea, vomiting, heartburn, acid regurgitation, accumulation of gas, and escape of gas from the stomach. This brings us to the end of the video on human digestive system. Thanks for viewing. The video on human respiratory system, the next topic, will be uploaded soon. Till then, please subscribe, like, share, and press the bell icon for updates. Best of luck for your forthcoming academic competitive entrance exam. Thank you.